Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be giving you guys a recap of my first trimester. As you guys know, the first trimester is probably the scariest for some people. It is a very crucial time, and for me it was one of the longest times just because I did have some difficulties at the beginning, so it was pretty tough. I was just waiting to get out of it, and now I am a few days from being 13 weeks. So I am almost officially out of the first trimester, and I'll be going into the second trimester. And I'm just super thankful that we've gotten this far and our baby's healthy. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned and keep on watching. So if you guys have seen my pregnancy video and how I found out, you will know that I actually found out very early. I was only like 4-5 weeks pregnant whenever I found out. And at that time, I had really those basic symptoms, nothing too crazy. It wasn't until the 6th week that it sort of changed for me. So I got to week 6, and up until then everything had been smooth, nothing really bad. I was like, oh, this is probably gonna be an easy pregnancy, like I'm very excited. But like I said, I got to week 6 and I was cooking for Carlos, and all of a sudden I felt something going down my pants, and automatically I knew the first thing that crossed my mind was a miscarriage. I had read so much and I had been obsessing and reading what happens during the first few weeks, and I knew it was very critical, and I hadn't been checked by my doctor. My appointment was till week 8. So I didn't know like what was going on. I was just really scared. I went to the restroom, and sure enough, there was a lot of blood in my panties. And when I went to the restroom, there was still a little bit of blood. So I started freaking out. I started panicking. I started crying. And I called my mom. I called my suegra, whoever could get me to the hospital first. And I was just like, you know, this happened. And my suegra sent my suegra over. Carlos left work. And while I was waiting for them, I just threw myself on the couch. I put my legs up, and that's what they had told me to do. I obviously didn't know what to do. So I put my legs up, and I was like, okay, like hopefully the baby's still good. I don't know if I already lost it. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was going on, but there hadn't been any clots yet. So that was a good sign. When I got to the emergency, I had to wait for a long time. I was actually in there for 4 hours. I had testing done, I had an ultrasound, I had so much done, and that's when I actually found out that I was 6 weeks along because of that ultrasound. But after 4 long hours of testing and just waiting in that room by myself, because everybody had to wait outside for me, the doctor came in and he told me, well, there's still a baby in there, you can go home now, everything's okay. You're just going to have to be very careful, and you can't do anything. Literally, they told me I couldn't do anything with my husband. They told me I just couldn't do a lot of things for like 2 weeks. So I went out and I told them the good news. I still had a baby, but I was on high risk basically. So I came home, and for about 6 weeks, my suegra actually came and took care of me. She would wash the dishes, she would clean the house while I just laid on the couch. My suegra spent most of the day with me. She would come like around 10 or so and leave around 3 or so. She would do all my chores and around the house, and she would make sure to cook to feed Carlos when he came for lunch and for dinner, and she would feed me. So that was just extremely helpful. And also my mom, she would drive from LaGrange pretty often whenever I needed anything. She would bring me my groceries, anything that I needed. She would buy it and bring it here. That way I didn't have to go out. They both helped me so much. All of my family, nobody excluded. They just gave me so much support, and I know that because of them allowing us the rest that we needed and just the help that they gave me, that helped a lot in me getting better and the baby growing. So I'm super thankful for them and for all of my family's help. They've just been so wonderful. They always have been, so thank you guys. So starting week 6, it got hard. Starting week 7, I got nausea, and my nausea was so bad. I wasn't throwing up, there was no throw up, but my nausea, oh my gosh, it was terrible. I hated waking up so early in the morning because as soon as my eyes would open, the nausea would start, and it was the worst. It was just so bad. I couldn't even walk without gagging, and it was just really bad. And I had it all day long. It wasn't even like a morning sickness thing. It was an all day type of thing. So I eventually had to get pills for the nausea because it was just so bad. I got nauseous being in the car. I got nauseous standing up. Like the nausea was just so bad. And people always try to give you remedies for nausea and stuff like that. So I know that for myself, like what worked was saltine crackers. I did eat a lot of saltine crackers. I would try to eat anything dry, like dried cereal, and I drink ginger ale. Anything that would help me, I would try because it was just so difficult on me. And the nausea actually went up until literally a few days ago. So my nausea started at week 7 and I had it for like 5 weeks, and it's finally started to calm down. It's not as bad, so that was very difficult as well. Another thing is just that I started noticing around week 7 that I was getting so bloated. Like, I mean bloated. And if you guys knew me before, like my stomach was pretty flat. So it looked so weird that I was just so bloated. Literally, my jeans would not fit me. I felt like everything tight on me, and it would just bother me so much to feel tight. At night, I couldn't sleep with anything tight, with shorts or anything. I would just take them off. I hated feeling tight. And so that was also very difficult because I would only wear leggings everywhere and loose shirts. And even till now, like, I'm still a little bloated, but it's not as much as the beginning of my pregnancy. I was just so terribly bloated, and I knew it was bloated because every time I would look it up, it said that I could not possibly have a belly bump yet. It was just bloat. So that was tough. Being bloated all the time was really tough. And because I was bloated, I tried not to eat so much because I was super scared to just gain a whole bunch of weight. And like, my clothes was already not fitting me, so I was just super scared. And I had this really bad habit of weighing myself every single morning. That's just, don't do it. It's very traumatizing. But thankfully, I didn't gain weight. So I was like, why is my stomach looking like that and I'm not gaining weight? You know, it wasn't adding up. And like, I would go to the checkups and they were like, oh, you've gained a pound. And even today that I had an appointment today, they told me that I've only gained 3 pounds in my first trimester, which is pretty good. So I definitely did try to maintain my weight, but it was so extremely difficult because I'm not one of those girls who craved tomatoes, who craved oranges, who craved anything healthy. At the beginning of my pregnancy, I wanted salads, I wanted healthy food. But when I got to week 8, week 9, oh, it was over. I could not see a lot of things. Like, I haven't eaten egg since like week 8. I haven't eaten hot Cheetos. I hate hot Cheetos. Even smelling it, it's just, I cannot see hot Cheetos. There's just so many things that have changed, like certain sauces and just certain smells, because that's another one of the things. I have a super heightened sense of smell, and it's just so hard because anything gets to me and it aggravates me because it's just so strong. Like Carlos, like, he eats hot Cheetos and I smell it in his mouth, I'm like, okay, get away from me. Like, I can't even be by you. So that's been really challenging for us because, like, I can't have a lot of smell, and that just led to me not liking a lot of foods. And so it was really hard because around week 8, week 9, all I craved were chicken nuggets from McDonald's, not even from Chick-fil-A. I craved chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I craved French fries with the chicken nuggets. and I craved lots of pasta, so lots of carbs. I craved lots and lots of pasta and chicken nuggets. That's really all I wanted. Like at home, I could really only eat cereals and stuff like that. It wasn't very easy for me to eat any kind of food because I was also getting a lot of heartburn. So that was terrible, because if I ate anything with like too much hot sauce, or if I ate anything spicy, or something with too much fat in it, oh, like it was just so bad. I would get this super hot gas in my chest, and like I'd be burping all night long. It was just so bad. I'm not even like exaggerating this, and I'm already a super dramatic person, so just imagine what I was going through. As far as other changes in my body, my upper body, you know, it kind of grew a little too. I got to the point where bras are just so uncomfortable. I'm definitely gonna have to invest in new maternity bras, because I cannot with those tight bras that I had, and they really bother me. Anything tight just bothers me so much. And then I feel like my face has gotten a little rounder. I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like it's gotten a little rounder. I try to straighten my hair. That's why you've seen my hair straight in like every video, because I feel like curly hair makes my face look even rounder. And I feel like with my straight hair, at least it looks a little more slimmed down. Oh, and another change that has just really gotten me is the acne. I get like 2 or 3 new pimples every single day. I have so much acne. I've never had this much acne in my life. I'm trying so hard to keep it clean. I literally wash it, clean it. I put everything on my face so it doesn't get so bad, but it's just been so bad lately. I'm getting so many pimples. So if you guys know anything that can help me, please put it down, because I really need something for this acne. Will it go away? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's because of all the hormones and everything that's changing within me. And also because of the hormones, my moods, poor Carlos, literally poor Carlos, because he's the one who has to deal with me the most. But I have just been so moody. Lately I've been better, but starting week like 7, week 8, I was just so moody. Everything would annoy me. I was just so aggravated. All I wanted to do was sleep. Literally all day I could sleep. Right now I'm at the point where like I wake up pretty late, but then around 2, 3 I take another nap, and I could probably take another one later on. So I'm still really tired. Like my body is definitely, I know it's doing a lot. It's growing a whole baby, so I know that it is doing a lot, and I'm just so amazed at how this even works. But yeah, I've been so crazy tired. I'm always sleepy, and I just haven't been in the mood to do anything. That's also why I slacked a little on my YouTube videos whenever I got pregnant. I literally didn't even film anything for like 2 weeks, but I was just so tired, guys. I'm so sorry. I could not even leave my couch. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was just always tired. And thank God I am finally 12 weeks, 4 days today. I am gonna be 13 weeks on Sunday. Every Sunday I'm a new week, and I am so thankful despite all the hard things I have gone through. I know that it'll be so worth it. But I feel like nobody ever teaches you, and nobody ever talks to you and tells you how pregnancy is gonna be. Like, we know that, oh, you can get pregnant and then you're gonna have a kid, but nobody tells you everything you're gonna go through. I would have never imagined that you go through all this nausea, and you go through just the heartburn, the acid reflux, literally go through being tired all the time, the mood swings, the acne. There's just so many things that come with being pregnant that it's definitely not easy. But today I had my 12-week appointment, and you guys, my baby, I just wanted to cry. I literally wanted to cry. My baby was moving so much, and it's just so crazy to think that right now at only 12 weeks that baby can move that much, and it was fully formed. You can literally see its head, its arms, its legs. You can see it kept putting its little arm in its mouth, it looked like, and it was just so adorable. Sometimes I can't believe that I'm even pregnant, but then whenever I go to my appointments and I see that, Like, I'm just so in awe. It's crazy to think that that baby's forming inside of me, and it's half me and half Carlos. And I just have so much love for him, that our baby was made with so much love, and it's gonna be so loved. I already know. We're both just so happy and just overwhelmed with excitement that we're gonna have this baby here soon. We have so many plans, and God willing, everything just goes great so that our baby can be with us soon. And also, you guys, I got this thing. I got tested for my NIPT. I'm getting tested for the benefit of my baby, to make sure that it is okay, that there are no sicknesses. And also, a perk of that test is that we get to find out the gender. So I'm actually going to be sending the gender over to my sister. So she's going to receive the gender, I'm going to receive the health results and all of that. So you guys will probably be seeing a gender reveal coming up very soon. We are so excited. I just cannot wait. Our family is very split on like the boy-girl thing. But hopefully Carlos and I can do a genders prediction very quick, so you guys can predict also what you guys think. And then we'll be seeing the gender reveal really soon. But yeah, you guys, that was the recap of my trimester. Like I said, it is not easy. Do not think that pregnancy is the easiest thing in the world, because it's not. It gets hard. There's easy days, there's hard days, but it'll be worth it. And I am just so happy. I'm gonna insert a video so you guys can see my little baby. It is so adorable. I'm just so excited.
Moving on me. Heartbeat is 157.
And if you guys saw the video, you guys will see that this baby is very hyper already. It kept moving. It wouldn't even let the technician see the heartbeat. She had to try a couple of times because that baby just kept moving and moving. Also, you guys, I'm gonna show you my bump. I really don't have much of a bump right now, but I'm going to show you so you guys have an idea of what my stomach looks like at 12 weeks. So let me show you real quick. So this is my bump right now. I am not sucking it, I'm not doing anything, but this is my bump right now, just like this. This is the front, and this is the side. It doesn't really look like a bump, it just looks like I've gained some weight. But I'm so excited. And even though my bump is not that big, it's just so exciting to see it and to see it grow, especially because I know that my baby's in there growing and everything. So I'm just super happy, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video.